Welcome back, traders. In this video, I'll be doing good forecast. We will be analyzing the market together. What are we expecting to happen on Monday, and then the opportunity that market is giving us, so we can enter into a trade, and also how to increase what our risk to reward ratio. So we are going to be doing all these things together, and then during my last video, you can watch it out. I end up seeing a setup right here that end up giving like a 1:32. This is where I set what my take profits. You can watch the video out so you can see what I did here. So price end up getting towards my take profit on Wednesday, and then I was expecting Thursday candle to form a bearish candle, and then Friday to break this particular high, but Friday did not break this high. So there's a reason for that. So right now you're going to be doing the analysis together, and then to see the opportunity the market is giving us to enter into a trade, and then how we are going to set what our entry, take profit, and then a stop loss. So let's just go into the video right now. So if this is your first time of watching my video, please, I really appreciate if you can like this video right now and then subscribe to the channel. So right now, you guys know my trading strategy is a very simple trading strategy. It's just how to master it. And then you can see that price end up breaking only this high right here. Price end up breaking this high. If you don't understand my trading strategy, I would advise you to go towards my previous video and then watch some of my videos, just like to get a little insight about what my trading strategy is all about. So right now on daily time frame, can you see we're on daily time frame right here? Price end up breaking this particular high. So this is the high. And then if you have to check the other block that blew this side, this is the other block right here. So this other block here is not what a real other block. So price not going to respect this particular other block because it end up breaking only one high. So price is probably going to respect the other block below it. So this is where I'm expecting price to return back to on daily time frame. And then if I have to make use of this particular order block to enter into this trade, and then set what my stop loss below here, and also set what my take profit up over here. So this market is going to give me like a 1:5. I'm a kind of trader that the smallest ratio I can take in the market is 1:10. So right now market is giving like a risk to reward ratio 1:5, 5.9. So I'm going to go down to lower time frame in order to increase what my risk to reward ratio, so I can make a very huge amount of money in this particular moment, because it can end up taking like 2, 3, 4 days before price gets to what my take profit. As I've said earlier, we are on daily time frame. What candle represents a whole full day. So right now on let me delete this entry. So we are on 4 hour time frame. We have to go down to lower time frame to increase what our risk to reward ratio. So on 4 hour time frame, let's check. So on 4 hour time frame right now, we have to analyze the market all over again. So price, we only have one order block inside this particular order block. There's no need to order block. So I have to move down to the next lower time frame, on 3 hour time frame. So on 3 hour time frame right here, you can see we have this order block, and then we have this particular weak candle right there. So it's advisable for us to set what our entry below this one, because price gets to take this one out. So on you have to go down to the next lower time frame, and then if you check 3 hour time frame, price end up breaking this particular high. You can see it, and then price end up breaking this high too. So the market was around our order block was around there before I reduced it. So making this particular order block what a real order block. Even though yesterday when I was training my students about this, he ended up increasing his order block higher. I have to warn him, we don't do this, you understand? So price has already respect this particular order block, and then this particular order block right here is not inside this our daily time frame order block. There's no any point of us increasing what our order block higher. We can only reduce it lower. So right now price is probably going to take this particular low as a liquidity, because it's just like part of it that's inside what our order block is, not the full order block. So price is going to take this one as what a liquidity, and then respect the order block below it. So this is one of the reasons why you have to learn, because you can end up seeing a lot of things in the market that they think, oh, this is where the real order block is, because price end up breaking this high and also this high. No, price does respect this high, and then this particular order block right here, the full order block is not inside this particular order block, our daily time frame order block. So price wants to respect it, and then we can increase what our order block above this particular high. So you can only reduce it. So price goes to take this particular low as what a liquidity, and then we are going to go down to the next lower time frame. We're on 3 hour time frame right now. So let's check out 2 hour time frame. So on 2 hour time frame, you have to analyze the market. So this is the only high that price end up breaking. This is the only high. So making this particular order block not what a real order block, and then the other block below it. Can you see it here? This order block right here, it end up breaking only this high. So it's not a real order block. The price probably tap out. So price has to respect all these moments. You can see that price end up taking out this particular low and then come all the way below the order block and then start going in a bullish direction. Because this particular moment, it end up breaking only one high. So price not going to respect the order block, and the price has already respect the order block below it. But our major concern is just like the order block inside this particular order block. So we don't have to care about the order block outside. All our order block have to be inside this particular order block. So we have to go down to the next lower time frame. So let me delete all these and then delete these two. So on the next lower time frame, 1 hour time frame. So 1 hour time frame right here, price end up breaking a lot of highs. So price broke this high. Then price end up breaking this high too. So making this particular order block you are seeing here a real order block. So it's advising for us to reduce what order block like this. So from 1 hour time frame, you can move down to the next lower time frame, which is 30 minutes time frame. So on 30 minutes time frame, it's remained the same thing. So this order block, you only have one order block inside it. So we are going to move down to the next time frame. 15 minutes. You guys can see me moving down to the next lower time frame, but there are more to it. But it's just like it looks very simple. You can see that price end up breaking down all these high here, making this particular order block right here, you read order block. Actually, before I did this particular analysis, before creating a video, my student actually did this particular analysis when I was training him, I think yesterday. So I told him to do the analysis of what you're expecting on good. And then he was able to see this particular trade because I'm guiding him, because I've trained him on every single thing he needs to know about my trading strategy. So you can just watch the video right there on when he was doing the analysis. Set the take profit the previous high.
Previous high should be this now.
Yes, you're expecting price to give you 100% movement. Even though you're expecting price to break the other side, but it's advisable for you to set what your take profits that place here. So how many ratio is that?
Do it now, check now. 1:26.
Okay, that is 1:26. Do you add then spread to the lower part?
Yes, I did.
Set the entry very well. So it was able to see that particular setup, and then it ended up looking like a 1:26. But right now I'm going to be stopping using 15 minutes time frame. You're supposed to go down to lower time frame to increase what our risk to reward ratio. But I'm going to be stopping here. So if you have to share the risk to reward ratio for this particular entry right here, let's check it. So you set what your stop loss there, and then you set what your take profit above this particular high. And then the day you are going to see what 1:15. But my student did just analysis, and then end up using I think 5 minutes order block or 3 minutes order block. That's what gave me like a 1:26. And then this one right here is 1:15. I think this one is okay. And this is one of the things you have to learn. You have to learn and then master all these things. You don't have to rely on me giving out a signal. You have to understand the market by yourself. And then for people asking me, do I give signal? I don't give signal. You can see what I'm training my students on is more than giving out a signal, because it's give them the confidence to analyze the market by themselves. It's just like you can see him sharing his screen with me. I'll share my screen with him. I've trained him on every single thing he needs to know. Right now, I'm asking him a question just like to analyze the future trade of which is doing it. You can see it on the screen, and then he was able to see this particular setup that end up getting like a 1:26. And now I'm building his confidence in order to enter a trade and then wait for a setup to play out. Understand? Because that's one of the problems that forex traders are having, waiting for your setup to play out and then be patient. So this is what I'm expecting to happen this particular week. So let's go back to daily time frame. So on daily time frame, This we are going to set what our take profit, and then we are expecting price to come all the way down below this particular below this our entry, and then start going what on a bullish direction to get to this particular high. Even though we have another high right here, but it's advisable for us to set what our take profits right here. So right now we are expecting price to come all the way down to this particular order block here. Even though I explained some other things to him, probably what I'm expecting Monday to do and then Tuesday to do, I explained to my student, and then the reason why. So just because we are expecting price to come all the way down to this particular area, we can't just fold our end and then be waiting for price to come all the way down. We can also enter into what a bearish direction. I told my students yesterday that you should also analyze what a bearish direction, of which he did. You can check the video out also. So where are you going to set your take profit?
If we're setting it now, we're setting it here to be 100%. Or
Set it to the 100% because sometimes price can just end up yeah. So you can see him analyzing the bearish movement also, and then end up giving getting an entry and also take profit and stop loss. So you also have to understand all these things. You can sign up for my mentorship program. I'm going to be leaving the link in the description, so you also can understand how to go down to lower time frame to increase what your risk to reward ratio, how to build your confidence. This is just a simple way I train people. I train people personally so they can understand the market much better, and also so that they can build their confidence. So you can see him analyzing the market right now. What I'm training on, you can also use it on other pairs. So it's not just like you trading only good, you can also trade it on other pairs, but you just have to master the trading strategy. Once I decide to master it and they give you examples, giving you assignments, I end up giving my students assignment. I do give them assignment, so you can master this particular trading strategy. You are free with me. You can communicate with me, shout with me, ask any question that you don't understand. So that is the way I train people. That is why I train people. So right now we are going to do the bearish analysis together, because we can't just fold our hand and then to be expecting price to come all the way down to get to our entry and then start going what on a bullish direction. We can also take advantage of what the bearish movement. We can also take advantage of the bearish movement. So you have to go down to the next lower time frame, just like to find if you're able to see opportunity to sell the market. So let's check our 4 hour time frame. So on 4 hour time frame, let me delete this. Okay, let me move this one a little bit away. Okay. So on 4 hour time frame right now, you have to analyze what the market, and then you can see that price end up giving us a bearish moment. So price end up breaking this particular low. You can see it there. And then after that, price end up breaking this low too. Then price end up breaking this third low, making this particular order block right here a reorder block. So once you have to notice, just like we are trading against the buyers, against the direction, even though we are expecting price to go above this particular high, and then you are still entering what into a sell position. So if you have to enter into this trade, don't risk very high because you are trading against the direction. And the right here, price end up breaking this particular high. Can you see it? Price end up breaking this high and 4 hour time frame, making this particular order block here not what a reorder block, and then price probably come below the order block below it. Can you see it here? And then tap into it. So price can end up breaking this particular high, but at the same time you want to enter into what a bearish direction, because on daily time frame price is telling us that it's coming all the way below this particular area to take out this particular low. So on daily time frame price is telling us that it's coming all the way below this particular low to take it out. Let me show you on daily time frame. So can you see it on daily time frame? Price is telling us it's coming all the way below this particular low right here to take this low out and then start going on a bullish direction. So that is the reason why I want to enter into this particular bearish direction, because daily time frame is stronger than lower time frame. And then on 4 hour time frame, price is already indicated that it's going on a bullish direction. Price end up breaking this particular high. This is the other block responsible. Can you see the other block? This is the other block responsible. So price wants to respect this particular other block because it ended up breaking only one high. So price respect the other block below it. Can you see it right here? So price now going on a bullish direction. And see it, I want to enter into a bearish trade. So if you have to enter into this particular bearish trade, don't risk very high. Just risk little, the amount you can afford to lose. This is one of the reasons why I don't like giving out a signal, because you are yet to understand my trading strategy very well. So you have to have the full understanding so to know when to enter a trade and then when to not enter a trade. I can enter into this particular setup and then price end up giving me a little profit and I close the market and price eventually end up breaking it. Do you know the reason why? Because I understand the market, I understand the reason why price probably going to respect this particular entry. So if price gets to my entry and then it's changed direction, that's not going to respect it anymore, so I'll end up closing the market. And the new price give me like confirmation that, oh, it's still going to respect this particular order block right there, and they start going all the way bearish. I'm going to hold the trade and they probably set what my take profit here or set my take profit below this particular low here. So let me delete this and then explain the sell trade, and then I'll be giving you what I'm expecting if price break it and then what's going to happen next. So let me delete this too and then delete this. So on 4 hour time frame, I'm able to start to see this particular order block here as what a reorder block. So if you move down to like 3 hour time frame, so on 3 hour time frame, the order block remains the same thing. Is the one that broke this particular all these lows you are seeing here. So let's move to the next lower time frame, which is 2 hour. So on 2 hour time frame, the order block remains the same. Is the one that broke all these lows you are seeing here. These lows. Price broke this low too. Price broke below 2 lows. Can you see it here? So this order block still remain the same, so you are not going to change it. So you have to move down to the next lower time frame. Let me delete this. So the next lower time frame, 1 hour time frame. So on 1 hour time frame, it's remained the same thing. Let's check 30 minutes. 30 minutes right now. You can reduce the order block. So you can see it's this particular moment, this particular order block you're seeing here, they end up breaking all these two. They end up taking all this liquidity out. All this liquidity. So it's this particular order block right there. So you can reduce what order block to fit this particular order block here. So this is on 30 minutes, 15 minutes time frame. So on 15 minutes time frame, can you see you can also reduce what the order block to fit in this 15 minutes order block, because in this particular bearish moment it end up breaking more than 2 lows. So let's just reduce this particular order block here, and then 5 minutes time frame. Oh, I'm supposed to end the video using 15 minutes time frame. So if you understand the market much better, you can also go down to the lowest time frame, which is 1 minute. You're going to like to see a setup there. So I'm leaving those for 15 minutes downward for my students so they can understand the market much better. And then the reason I'm not going down there is there's a reason why, because sometimes price can end up taking your trade on a short, and then on your MetaTrader 5 price won't pick your trade, because most of my entry are just like a snapper entry. So price may end up picking your trade on charts right there, and then on your MetaTrader 5 or your broker won't pick your trade. There is a reason for that. So that's one of the reasons why I'm stopping using 15 minutes. But I've explained the reason to all my students so they can go down to 1 minute, just like to find the perfect entry where price is actually going to. So right now you can set what's your entry using this first class 15 minutes time frame. Sorry. Then you can set what your stop loss above it, and then set your take profit towards this particular low. Your take profit can be this particular low right there. Can you see it? This particular low right there. And then you can set what your take profit also below this particular low. So this is where price is going to on daily time frame to take out this particular low. So you can set it in. Let's go back to like a daily time frame. Let me show you. So can you see the low? So this is where I'm expecting price to take out on daily time frame. So you can end up setting what your take profit here or this particular low. So that's just for that. So one of the things I have to inform you guys before entering into this particular trade, you're like, if price end up going above this particular high, probably on Monday or Tuesday, so there's no any point of price respecting this particular order block right here anymore. And then if price end up breaking this particular low, let's assume that price not pick this particular bearish trade and then end up coming all the way down to break this particular low, there's no any point of price respecting this particular order block again. So it's either price respect this particular order block and they use it to come all the way down, respect this one and they use it to come to start going up on the bullish direction. If price end up breaking this particular order block and also end up breaking this particular high, so there's not any point of price respecting this particular low right here, because market has fulfilled the purpose. The reason why we are setting this particular buy position in July, price is here to break this particular high, and then we are expecting price to go above this particular high. So price here to go above it. That is the reason why we are setting this particular entry. But if price eventually go above this particular high before picking our trade, so there's not any point of price respecting this particular order block anymore. And also if price end up going below this particular low before taking this particular bearish trade, so there's not any point of price respecting this particular order block anymore. So you have to understand this. This is one of the reasons I always advise you to learn to the full understanding about this. My strategy is very simple, but there are more to it. There are things you look for in the market before you make use of what every order block. It's not just because price end up breaking every too high in the market that make it what every order block. There are lots more to it. So that is just for that. And then if you want to join my mentorship program, I'm going to be leaving the link in the description. So make sure you check out the link out and then for you to join our lane. And also if you're watching my video for the first time, please, I really appreciate it if you can leave a subscribe. This is the only way you can appreciate me for creating all these videos, very informative. And then if you're watching this video right now, please like this video so that you too can recommend this video to a lot of people so they can understand the markets much better too. Thank you for doing that. I love you. See you in my next video.